Can I get through? I think I can. Dasha, brush it away from me.
Of course it's difficult work. You always end up covered with mud and oil. It's not pleasant, but we have to do it if we're going to understand our task when it comes in combat vehicles.
Thanks a lot, dear. What is that?
Just diesel oil.
Smells great.
Never mind.
Ah, I got it on my face. How about you?
Just a bit. Hey, are you finished up there?
I can tell if it's rainwater or gasoline. Hey, Luda, how do you use this broom? What? Which way are you moving the broom? You know, like this or like that? Are you kidding? How? No, seriously, show me. I mean, take it like this. You don't find it hard? Why don't we have a hose with the warm water? It would take half the time.
You could do it with cold water.
If the pressure is strong enough.
Well, from the beginning, when I enrolled in this academy, I had this romantic idea in my head. Here I was with paratroopers in a place that's basically out of this world. Now I'm proud to say that officers worthy of the title have graduated from this academy, thanks to our commanders who have trained and educated us.
Girls, let's go.
Anna, we need to tell them to take away the equipment. They don't know.
Can you put them away? Thanks.
After you get back, you're dead tired. You don't come back to just lie about. You're thinking, that's it, I'm dying. I need bed. I don't even want to dream.
Let's watch a film, girls. Join us.
Which one?
No, we'll pick something.
You don't have any new movies?
I haven't downloaded anything. Let's watch something we haven't seen in a while.
Maybe G.I. Jane?
Sure, we haven't seen it in a while.
Here we are. Come in.
Come in. It just started.
Is there any tea?
We only have strong drinks here.
Okay, let's start.
We love watching films together because we love to discuss the problems happening on screen. What we see is very often similar to our role here. G.I. Jane is one such film. Yes, we've watched it several times and we'll probably watch it several times more.
Women rule.
Look, another conflict. Women always wait for men, but he's all, I can't wait 3 years. So what? It's the same crap.
And when you talk to the cadets, a lot of them are like, why did you come here?
Some guys treat women okay until they realize what they want to do. Look at him. He's the same until she says she wants to join the army. Then, all of a sudden, he's dead against it.
They thought the army was men only, and then women crawled in, and they can't stand that. We let them be hairdressers and makeup artists.
Well, I, for one, am completely in agreement with that. I mean, men are definitely better cooks. So I say, let my husband do the cooking, and I'll run around with a sword.
As for me, I believe the army needs women as well as men.
I can't hear the film.
Sorry, I'll shut up. G.I. Jane is a good example of the conflict between a woman and the army. We have a similar situation here.
We've got to be at the obstacle course at 9 a.m.
Then what?
It'll go on till lunch.
Platoon, line up. Attention, eyes forward. Today is drill number 5 concerning recon behind enemy lines. Task 1 is to clear the course, but first safety precautions. Do not point weapons at anyone.
Obstacle course came as a surprise to us. We thought that we were going to train on a standard course.
Platoon, fall out. Everyone go to the assault groups.
Second assault group, line up.
We were really shocked when we heard that we had to go to the reconnaissance trip. We didn't expect it.
Ready, attention, begin. All these obstacles are very specific. Clearing them requires special skills. The course is longer and more complex than both the General Army course and Assault course, and it involves more complicated elements of execution.
She came in by herself, can you imagine? And then she finds a bunch of morons.
I don't get you.
Then everybody started shouting profanities as usual.
Just like us.
But, you know, going in a platoon is one thing, but when you're solo, it's a different story.
Yeah, they shouted at us every time they saw us, but now they've gotten used to seeing us here, and they think of us as their sisters. We've been here for 4 years.
You remember what they shouted at the two of us in first year in the canteen?
Yeah, but we were together then.
All the same.
It's not so easy when you're alone.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it's difficult alone.
When you don't have any moral support, it's always easier to endure the hard times if you stick with your friends. We are lucky. We aren't alone. We've got our comrades to help us. I feel secure with the backing of the whole platoon.
Number 1, go.
The tricky thing about those obstacles is that you can't touch the ground at all. Otherwise, you haven't cleared it.
Step on it. Step on it.
Yeah, the explosions and gunfire, here you get used to it.
Are they firing live ammunition or what?
I wouldn't have been able to clear those obstacles straight away. I mean, you have to prepare. It's something that maybe you can take one step at a time, but not straight away.
Remember Lopukhin's story about how our paratroopers were trained in the old days? He said a lake would be set on fire and they would dive into it. I don't think our guys could do it.
You want a difficult obstacle? That would be a ruined building on fire where there isn't much left of it. And you have to jump from the second floor in full gear, along with your gun.
Grab hold of the rifle. Yeah. Yeah. Number 1, clear. Fine.
I don't have very happy memories of the course. When I was in second year, I injured my leg really badly after an unlucky jump and ended up spending a lot of time recovering. And since then, I've been very cautious with those high hurdles. Jumping from a high building was something of a test for me. Sonia, press one foot against...
Against what?
The window and step on the ground with the other one.
Sorry. Can you hold her? Katya, hang on. It's possible to hurt yourself so bad on the obstacle course that you'll have to spend several months in hospital. This is really bad, especially if you have exams and then the winter holiday around the corner. It also means that it's going to be difficult to pass the physical training exam. And PT, it's really important as far as paratroopers are concerned. If you've got an injury, you're not going to be able to pass the test. That's bad. Very bad. Did she really shave her head?
I think so.
Oh, somebody did promise to shave.
You totally promised to shave your head if you got admitted.
It wasn't me.
Horrible.
Didn't you know? I think it was when we were watching G.I. Jane. She swore she'd shave her head if she was admitted.
It wasn't me, you've got it all wrong. I was enrolling with one of my best friends, and we basically vowed to shave our heads if we were both admitted.
Together or not doesn't make a difference.
You said you'd do it if you were admitted.
Shut up, woman. We vowed to do it together, but she's not here. She wasn't admitted, but we still keep in touch. If she had been admitted, I'd do what I'd promised. I'm not someone who goes back on their word, so I would definitely have a different haircut if that had happened.
Can you imagine Katya bald?
Oh, totally. Oh, I can see it now.
Number 1, go. Number 2, go. There's no specific time limit for this training zone yet, but around 35 minutes would be a very good result. Number 1, go.
I was totally confident of myself going in, but then I stumbled and I nearly fell down, and that pit reminded me of something. You must never be overconfident all the time. You need to tread carefully, and basically that was my mistake.
The metal beams on the paratrooper course do have turns, but they don't go up and down in different directions. But we saw that particular feature here. We thought we'd better learn more about it in case the skill comes in handy at some point. God, I can't go any further.
Get a move on, step on it.
I seriously can't. The 2 ropes were swaying in different directions, then you start to lose control of them. My hands got tired, and in the middle of it the ropes sag and my feet couldn't feel them. At the time you start to think whether it will ever come to an end. I hate you all.
Come on, quicker. Come on, girls, come on.
The other 4 are through, while I lag behind.
Our group found the rope bridge so ragged and raw that you'd hurt your hands with no gloves on. And even if you did wear gloves, they'd end up totally worn out like mine did when I got back.
I can't understand why the men don't feel sorry for her and aren't trying to help her. They even say as much, let her help herself.
Tell her she's gonna help everyone.
Yeah, she'll help everybody, but they...
It's a nightmare.
She doesn't care.
The only thing I did not like in this film, G.I. Jane, was that things were exaggerated. Not everything is so black and white. A woman is still a woman, even if she's in the army.
Come on, come on, come on, climb over.
Yeah, I know, thanks. I can't.
Yes, you can. Let's go.
I really can't.
Yes, you can. Come on, move toward me.
I don't like to say it, but, well, I don't like heights much. I'm scared when I look at the ground from a height of a couple of meters. It's too high for me. There's a feeling inside me, the fear.
Come on, come on, come on. Throw your ass over.
Go on, don't be afraid.
Move your ass.
Don't be afraid, swing over. Just move your left leg and then move your right leg.
You'll make it, just don't be afraid.
No.
Come on, I'm holding on to you. Yes, you can, you can. Lower your ass now. Watch your leg. Just move your ass a bit closer.
I don't want to.
Come on, there's no going back anyway. Come on, let's go. You'll make it. I'm sure you will.
Wait, don't touch me.
I'm holding you. I'm sure you'll make it. Okay, I'm holding you, that's all.
I'm gonna fall down.
No, you're not. Then you'll be able to put your foot down in this thing. Go on, move just a little bit. That's a good girl.
Come on. That's it. Let's go.
It's over. Many ask me whether parachute jumps scare me. I fear many things just like anybody else. Some people might say they don't have the guts to jump or even travel by air. I'm just as scared doing things I have to do here. But I've discovered that, I don't know, I get some sort of a kick out of overcoming fear.
There, done.
I must have looked like an idiot up there for 5 minutes.
So, how was it? All right?
Yeah.
All right. Well done. Calm down now. You've done well. Well done.
I've found a way of beating fear. When I feel scared, I never try to walk away from the situation. I do quite the opposite. I try to overcome it.
I don't feel sorry for her at all. I mean, she got exactly what she wanted.
She doesn't ask for help. She's great. She never even mentioned it.
All the men suck. The ones that leave her and the ones that serve with her.
What are you talking about? It doesn't leave her. Katya, what would you do in this place?
Something like that happened to me, remember?
Just imagine you're a man. Your woman says she's going to spend time with men.
Look, I was about to enter the academy, and I had a normal relationship with a man that lasted for many years. But our relationship went sour. I told him I was going to leave the academy because I was having a really hard time here. But he tried to knock some sense into my head, saying that I'd succumb to some group mentality.
But he let you go to resign, right? Go there, serve.
No, I mean, if you love someone, you have to help and support them.
Look, imagine that you're a man. You pet and adore your girlfriend, idolize her, and put her on a pedestal. And you also want her to cook meals for you, but then she tells you she's going to stay with a man for 3 months.
No, but sometimes you need to do as she pleases.
Oh, come on. What if I just want to jump from a balcony?
I need support, not to be treated as a pet.
No.
I still think she needs help.
That works in some cases, but not in this one. It's not normal.
No, she needs help.
How could she be helped? He's not supposed to help.
She's already suffering, but he turns his back on her.
What else is there for him to do?
Come to think of it, he's suffering too.
Are you saying she didn't turn her back on him when she told him to go to hell? She basically said that she was leaving him for 3 months of life in barracks with other men.
No, she didn't say that.
That's what she said. She dumped him. She put military service before her relationship.
No, she didn't abandon him. No. No.
It's not bad.
No. But if he'd helped her, it would have been different.
How on earth can he support her? He's not supposed to give her support.
There are different ways. He might say, okay, my love, go, but you must know that it's going to be hard. She calls him from that place to say that she's had enough.
What phone calls? Watch the film.
Is he a man or not? He has to work too. Is he supposed to comfort her?
He could tell her that he's missing her or something. The usual thing.
No, there are women who make this choice because they have no family or somebody they love.
She might like it, but instead he calls her a fool. Why did you do it, he might ask. Then he turns around and walks off. I don't think that's right.
He tried to persuade her, but she was hostile.
I would do the same.
A lot of men have a low opinion of women. They believe there's no place for them in the armed forces. Rather, they should stay at home with the children. Some men feel women should be confined to housekeeping. I don't share that view at all. Other men believe we are free to do whatever job we like to do. This happens thanks to progress.
She really is a little bit nuts.
Yes, women shouldn't be an exception.
Maybe I didn't get it right, but I do think that the woman in the film is suffering from some sort of schizophrenia. She keeps trying to repress the woman in her. On the other hand, the woman in her keeps trying to demonstrate to her that she can do the same things as men. And we're really not like that here.
Number 1, go. Go. Number 1, go.
The length of the course is what makes it hard. You have to crawl and crawl before you reach the end. When you try to raise your head to see how much distance you still have to cover, you can't raise it high enough, and all you can do is keep crawling and hope you reach the end of the course.
Keep your head down.
The distance was about 20 or 30 meters. It took us a lot of effort to clear it. If you raised your head or body too high, you caught on the barbed wire. It was hard to breathe because of the smoke, and you were also short of breath because of the effort involved.
Hold on a bit.
That's it, this is too hard. Not to mention the smoke.
Come on, girls, keep going. You're doing well.
Our instructor said that if you can still talk, there's still some strength in your body. When you crawl beneath barbed wire, you breathe quicker and take in more smoke.
Well done, Katya.
You
well
get
done.
tired and you have to keep stopping. You try not to breathe, but it's impossible. You begin to breathe more just because you're trying to hold your breath. It's a vicious circle and a real horrible ordeal.
It wasn't easy, but you did it.
If you had taken 5 seconds longer, I would have died.
Purisenko was right in front of me. Did you expect me to stick my head up her ass?
In terms of physical training, that was the hardest test, because we had no idea what to do. It really is one of the toughest.
The weather helped.
Yavina, you've lost your head.
There, maybe.
I dragged it with my teeth.
Better if you dragged me. Yeah, there were moments when it was so hard to crawl that I could barely breathe. There might have been tears in my eyes, but it wasn't from pain, it was from the smoke. But I did enjoy it a lot, because it was this girl's dream come true. I've been looking forward to the opportunity. I wanted to have a taste of it. And now that I've done it, I can't say I'm proud with the result, but I do know that I've gone through with it.
All right, girls, you're rested. Get it together. Put on your hats. Dress. Attention. At ease. That's all for now, cadets. I'm satisfied with your results, so well done. You've practiced methods of clearing a paratrooper course. The final test will come in a week's time. Of course, they've never experienced it before. This test showed that they weren't always up to speed. But this training exercise is very important for them. I think the girls tried their best and came away with a good result.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah, and grenades.
It would have made sense to add smoke and explosions.
No, grenades would have been cool.
You'll get that next week, mark my words.